Hi and welcome to another video of Made by Siem. Thank you for choosing to watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your interest in watching this video. This video is the second one in the series 12 months of Christmas. So every month on the 25th of the month there will be a Christmas related video. But this video, this item, the ornament or necklace or keychain, you can use it and make them in your own colors during the whole year. So not only for Christmas, but the necklace can be, you can use that, like every day. For your bag or a keychain, you can use it every day. So, and I like to get you off a little bit off the stress just before Christmas, so that's why I decided to do the 12 months of Christmas. I'm explaining it a lot more, a lot better in the first video. So if you haven't seen that one, I'll put the link right there, and at the very end of the video there will be the playlist. If you press that button, you will see the whole playlist of all the 12 months of Christmas videos that are actually already are. Today is January 25th, 2026. I'm late again, just like last month. So next week I'm going to start recording the video for part 3. Because next month I don't want to be late again. Anyway, if you really like watching this video, please become a subscriber or stay a subscriber if you already are. Press that little bell so you will get notified every time I upload another video. I do upload videos in Dutch and in English, but it's always in the title of the video whether it's a Dutch or an English video. My native language, again, it's not English, as you can hear. I was born and raised in the Netherlands, the little country where Amsterdam also is. So, yeah, if I do pronounce things differently, or if I say things that are supposed to be said in a different way, I'm sorry, but my main excuse is I'm Dutch. Anyway, please enjoy watching the video, and I hope you guys like it. See you in the next clip. Alright, here are all the materials I'm going to use for this project, except for the yarn. I have the yarn on the side because I want to show you which ones I have used for the specific ones. Alright, I do have an empty battery, so hopefully I will be able to record this part. This is the necklace, and I have used approximately 6 to 7 grams of yarn of the Scheepjes Katoda. This is a mini skein. It's a 10 gram skein, which has 25 meters, but I only used about 6 or 7 grams of yarn. So colorway 192, beautiful dark red color. I love it. Then a rhinestone buckle. You actually can put rhinestones into this one I'm going to show you. Look, you can put rhinestones in there. I haven't done that, but you could if you wanted to. This one is 15 millimeters. Then for my keychain holder, I have used another yarn. This is a little bit of the Coral Mini, the durable Coral Mini, which is a Dutch brand. It's by the way, it's all a number 2 yarn, a Sportsweight's number 2 fingering weight yarn. So this is what I have used for the inside, and the outside I have used Scheepjes Katona Chroma, which also is a Dutch brand in the colorway Zinnia. You will probably be able to get this somewhere online, because I know this brand is being sold, you know, online as well in America, in, you know, a lot of different shops all over the world. So then for this one I also used a 15mm button, wooden button. It's not finished yet, because in the video I'm going to show you how to put on the this one, and later on I'm going to attach that one as well. Then for this one, the Coral Mini again, this one is to put in your Christmas tree. It's an ornament, or you can also, which you should have done that before you attach it over here, put it on your bag or on your keys or whatever you prefer. Then on the inside there is a 5cm ring. You can use a stitch marker. You should be using a darning needle. If you're using the button, be sure that it fits through the hole of the button. And then a 3mm crochet hook. This is the one I'm using. Now, if you have a little bit of a rough ring, use an old hook, because you don't want to destroy your hook. Okay, and then a pair of scissors. For this one I use a beautiful yarn, also scheepjes, but this is the scheepjes Shine. Can you see the glitz? Can you see the glitter? Can you see the beautiful yarn this is? That's what I also use. Now, if you are not able to get this cotton yarn in your local area, look for fingering weight, sports weight yarn, because I'm sure you will find something else if you cannot find this specific yarn. It's a little bit of a messy materialist thing, but I just want to show you guys all the things that I've used. I've made this pattern in 2023. I didn't finish it as a tutorial, so in the series of the 12 months of Christmas, I thought this is the perfect small tutorial for part 2. Just a little small one. I think that probably the next one is going to be a bigger tutorial, but yeah, use what you have, use scrap, as long as it's number 2 fingering or sports weight yarn, you'll be fine. Alright, yeah, see you guys in the next clip. Alright, start off with a magic ring, magic loop. Leave a longer tail end, because you want to be sure that you can attach a button, or this one. So you will need a little bit of a longer tail end, so you can use that to sew it on. Now, start off with a magic ring. This is how I do this. And then secure it with a chain 1. If you don't like to do the magic ring, then start off with a slip knot on your hook, and then chain 4, insert your hook into the first of the chain 4, and slip stitch, so you can have a ring as well. All right, don't forget to do the extra chain one, because we did the chain one here to secure the magic ring. Then 8 half double crochet stitches into the ring. Yarn over, insert your hook in the ring, grab your yarn, pull through 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is your first half double crochet. In total we need 8. 2, 3, 4, until you have 8. Alright, I have 8 half double crochet stitches. Now pull on your tail end so you close your circle. And that's how you do it. Just pull on the tail end. Okay, so when you have your 8 half double crochet stitches and you pulled on the your tail end, now it's time to close the round. And that's closing the round is by slip stitching into the very first half double crochet at the beginning of the round. So insert your hook in the first stitch, grab your yarn and pull through the loop on the hook. And this is round number 1. Round number 2. In round number 2 we're going to crochet popcorn stitches and chain stitches. Now the first popcorn stitch of a new round is always a little bit different than all the other ones. And that's because we do not have the height of the popcorn yet. So we're creating an alternative double crochet by chaining 3. So chain 3, and the chain 3 is your very first double crochet of the round. Yarn over. Now the stitch where we just slip stitched in to close off round number 1, that is your first stitch of the new round. So insert your hook into that stitch. I should actually say yarn over, insert the hook in that stitch, grab the yarn, pull through 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So counting the very first 3 chain stitches, you have 2 double crochets. In total we need 5 in the same stitch. So another double crochet into the same stitch, 3, 4 and 5. So for this popcorn the base is 5 double crochet stitches. Then pull up the loop, take your hook out, go to the very first chain stitches here, 1, 2, 3, insert your hook into the 3rd chain stitch, which for the rest of the round is the very first double crochet. Then put that loop back on the hook, pull it tight and pull this loop through this one. There you go. And this is your very first popcorn. Now chain 3. Let's do that again. The next one. So like I said, the chain 3 is only at the very beginning of the round. All the other popcorn stitches do not have the chain 3 at the beginning of the popcorn. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So in that stitch 5 double crochet stitches again, 2, 3, and yeah, all in the same stitch, 4, 5. This is the base of your popcorn stitch. Pull up the loop, take your hook out, go to the very first double crochet and go underneath the 2 strands of the top of your double crochet, or the V of the double crochet. Then go to the loop, put your hook inside of the loop and pull tight. Pull this one through this one, just like that, and then chain 3. The chain 3 is for a chain 3 space. Okay, so let's do that again. In the next stitch, 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull up the loop, take your hook out, insert your hook underneath the 2 strands of yarn of your first double crochet, put the loop back on the hook, pull tight, and pull this one through this one. There you go, and then chain 3. Now this is what you do for the remaining 5 stitches. So in total you will have 5 popcorns and 5 chain 3 spaces. Okay, I will turn back on the camera as soon as I have my 8 popcorn stitches, and then I'll be back to show you guys what to do next. 3. Alright, so I have my 8 popcorn stitches. I did a chain 3. Now I'm going to close off the round by slip stitching into the center of the popcorn. The popcorn, actually popcorn is 5 double crochet stitches, and we just got the first one and the last one and we brought them together so you get the popcorn. As you can see here are the tops of the double crochet stitches, and here in the middle, this is where the center is of the popcorn, and that's where we are going to put our hook in. So insert your hook into that center, grab your yarn and pull through the loop on the hook, and this is how we close off our round. Now this is how you do it when you work with one color only. If you are working with, for example, this one with 2 colors, or a variegated yarn or a gradient yarn or whatever for around the ring, what you do is instead of pulling this yarn through, you pull the new yarn through. Okay, and then you continue working with the new yarn. Chain 1. Get your metal ring, place your metal ring on this side of your work, just like that. So your working yarn is over the ring. Okay, just like that. So get your ring just like that. Insert your hook into the popcorn again, go underneath into the ring, so in the center of the ring, not completely the center, but be sure that you are in the ring. Grab your yarn, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2. Now you did a very first single crochet in the popcorn and around the ring. So now it is attached, as you can see. Yeah. Go to your chain 3 space. We're going to work, well, I will be working 6 single crochet into the chain 3 space and around the ring. If you find out that 6 is not enough for you, if you need 7, just work 7 single crochet in the chain 3 space and around the ring. Maybe you will find this out at the very end of the round, but it is more beautiful if you frock your work at that point than just not doing that. In my very first couple that I made a few years ago, I only needed 5, but that ring was slightly a little smaller. It was 4.8 millimeter, 4.8 centimeters, and this one is 5 centimeters. It's just it's so it's such a little difference, but still yeah, I need one more single crochet in for this one. So everyone's tension or everyone's way of crocheting is a little bit different. So, and that's no problem at all, but do what works for you. Okay, so I'm gonna do 6. So insert your hook into the chain 3 space, you grab your yarn over and pull through 2. So be sure that you work into the chain 3 space and around the ring. 1, 2. Oops, I forgot to tell you something. I'm working with a really good hook. Sometimes the rings can be a little rough. So if you have a ring that is a little bit rough, I would like to suggest to get yourself an old hook, because I do not want you to destroy your hook. I don't have any problems with that, but when I first started crocheting, or when I have a ring that's a little bit rough on the outside, yeah, I'm grabbing myself an old hook as well. So just do as you prefer, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go to your next center of your popcorn, of your next popcorn. Insert your hook there. Be sure to work in the popcorn and around the ring and crochet 1 single crochet. Next, see, this part is a little rough, so what I do is I'm just get my work over that little bit of a rough part so I don't destroy my hook. Insert your hook in the chain 3 space, grab your yarn over and pull through 2. Do this in the chain 3 space and around the ring. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And then start over by a single crochet into the popcorn and around the ring. 1, and then in the next chain 3 space and around the ring another 6 or 7 if you need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is how you keep going on until you have completed all the chain 3 spaces and into the popcorns. And when you are at the very end of the round, put back on the video and I'll show you what to do next. And this is what you do when you film in 2 languages. There you go. So I have done all the stitches that I needed to do in this round. If you are working with 2 colors, I would like to suggest to pull your stitch through with your first color. So insert your hook into the very first single crochet at the beginning of the round. I'm making this one in just 1 color, so yarn over and pull the pull through. There you go. Yeah, so if you, for example, did it with 2 colors, I like to make this hanging loop in the same color as my first color right there. Right? Okay. Now there are different options. What I'm making the Christmas ornament slash keychain thingy, or you can put it on your bag, or you know, whatever you want. That's the one I'm making right now, this one. But if you want to make your necklace right now, you need a lot of more chains. Everyone's tension is different, everyone's way of crocheting is different, just like I said before. If you know that you are someone who pulls on the stitches when you're making chain stitches, it will be really difficult at the very of your it will be very difficult at the very end of your chain to work back into the stitches, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to work back into the chain stitches. So if you know that you have a tight tension, I would like to suggest to grab yourself another hook, half a hook size up, so a 3.5mm crochet hook. That would be for this project. So yeah, that you have a little bit of a looser chain stitch. For, like I said, for the necklace you need a lot of more chain stitches. For example, for mine I did 151 chain stitches. Then you have a chain of 62 centimeters, which if you double that, double fold it, you will have a chain of 31 centimeters. You can measure it for the length that you want. But for me now, I'm going to make the ornaments. And for the ornaments, there are only 16 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So if you did this with a 3.5mm crochet hook, now go back to your 3mm crochet hook to work your slip stitches into the chains. So for the necklace and for the ornament, it's completely the same, only the number of the chain stitches and the number of slip stitches is different. Okay, so the loop of the hook doesn't count as a stitch. So this is your first one. We're going into the second stitch from the hook. Insert your hook, grab your yarn, and pull through the loop on the hook. And this is what we're doing for all the stitches. Be sure that you do not pull this too tight. Just insert the hook, grab the yarn, stay in place and pull through. Insert your hook, grab the yarn and stay in place and pull through. Okay, so at the very end of the chain, in this case, you will have 15 slip stitches. If you crochet yourself a necklace or as a gift or whatever you want, then you have a lot more stitches, obviously. Okay, and this is my very last one. There you go. So here I did 15 slip stitches. Alright, so when you did your 15 slip stitches, insert your hook into the same stitches where we closed off our previous round, or where we started off this round. Then grab your yarn and pull through the loop on the hook. There you go. Then chain one. Be sure to leave a longer tail end. I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap the yarn around, and therefore you need a little bit of yarn. If you do not have enough yarn, you won't be able to make it. But I'll probably have too much yarn. Still doing that. So then pull through and give it a good tug. I like to work with this beginning yarn tail first, so it is not in the way when we're working this yarn around here and attaching this loop right there. Okay, so get your darning needle and yarn and put the yarn into the eye of the needle. Alright, the sound of my voice is a little bit different right now because I've decided that I only wanted to do or film this part just once, so therefore I'm doing the voiceover right now. What you do here is just weave the yarn through the hole in the middle and get it to the front. Then get your button or the buckle that you want to sew on, or the rhinestone thingy that you want to sew on. I have my rhinestone thing, and I'm placing it in the middle so I can work a few stitches over the center bar. Um, just like I'm showing right there, and then I'm going with the yarn, I'm going over the center bar a couple of times so to hide that bar. If you're not interested in doing it this part, you can not sewing it on, but you can glue it on, but then you will still see the bar. um, for a button you can also not sew the button on but just glue it on. It's just what you prefer. This is the way I'm doing it. Is it perfect? No, it's far from perfect, but to be honest, I don't really mind. I still love it. And yeah, I hope if you have a better way to do so, then just do it. And just be sure that you, when you sew it on, that you cover the whole bar. So just a few more stitches here for me. Um, and when I think that the bar is full enough with stitches, I'll go back to the back side and just work in my yarn tail on the back side of my work. All right, just a few more stitches, and then once more to the back side of your work and weave in the yarn tail at the back side of your work. Just a few stitches back and forth. So yeah, it won't come loose. It will be secure if you do it a couple of times. And when you're ready, just get your pair of scissors and cut off your yarn. And then you're ready to go to your hanging loop. Now, that was a struggle for me. It was a struggle filming. It was a struggle explaining. Um, so maybe it's just a good idea to just have a good look of what I'm doing here. Um, be sure that you um, turn the loop so you can see the V stitches on top of the loop. Then place it just a little to the back side. Get your darning needle, thread your yarn through the needle, and just sew it on, just with a few stitches. Just have a good look how I'm doing this here. If you have a better way to do so, just do it. Just a few stitches will be enough. Then I'm going to wrap the yarn that I have left, the yarn tail. I'm going to wrap it a couple of times um, over that part. How many times you will have to do? It just depends on what you prefer. Just do so about 10 times or so. If you like to have it little bit more thicker over there, do it. It's your Christmas ornament, so you decide what you do. I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. Then again, if you think you have done it enough times, go to the back side and weave your yarn on the back side of your work underneath that part there. Just a couple of times will do. And again, when you're ready, get your pair of scissors and snip off your yarn. And then your Christmas ornament is ready. Now, um, here's the other one, the first one that I made, and yeah, the first one that I made is more beautiful than the second one, because the second one was kind of a struggle. Oh well. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this with the keychain. Basically, it's the same. The only difference is that you need to put on that thingy. Can't come up with the name how it's called, but it's for your keychain. So you put it on there like that, and then that loop will be in the same place as our Christmas ornament, and then just sew that part together again and weave around your yarn again. And that's basically it. Um, so yeah, in the next clip I'll show you how it looks. Well, that was a journey. Sometimes it's easy for me to record a video and sometimes it's a struggle. This video was kind of a struggle. I'm not sure if you noticed it, but I'm pretty sure you did. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, it's just me. Sometimes it's just easy to make a video, and other times I'm actually busy and with other things besides Made by Siem, and then it's a little bit more difficult to focus on making a video. That's what happened with this video. But nevertheless, I did enjoy it. I'm glad they're ready, and I hope you guys like them. Um, the necklace, the ornaments, and the keychain thingy. Um, if you made them, please share it with me. You're allowed to share the link of the video with others, so others can make it as well. Here in the Netherlands, besides sending Christmas cards, that's what we still do. I'm not sure if that still happens all over the world, but sending each other Christmas cards, instead of just sending a Christmas card, make a nice ornament and send it with the card. So an extra gift for someone, or put them in the Christmas stockings, or make them for a Christmas fair, or just around the year, for your bag, or your keys, or necklaces. You can also put a tassel underneath here with some beads, hot stones on the outside of the popcorns. Just decorate them as you prefer. Make them, use my pattern to make your version. And share it with me, because I love to see them all. Um, Thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed watching this video. And stay safe, stay healthy, and please do not forget to enjoy. Bye for now.